Welcome back to the channel. So today I've got a 2022 G22 430i Coupe. It is finished in this lovely Tanzanite Blue over Tacora Red. It's got the M Sport package, as you can probably tell. Let's walk around and tell you about the 430. So it's powered by the B48 inline 4-cylinder engine with a twin scroll turbo. I believe it's 255 horsepower. And a side note here, so there's the M4 DTM race car, which was 2019 to 2020, has the engine based off the B48 called P48. So just to show you or demonstrate how powerful a 4-cylinder engine can be, the output on that DTM race car was over 600 horsepower. So just imagine what you could do. Of course, obviously built differently from a street engine, but could be pretty amazing as well. So this has got the Shadowline package. So new for this year, so a little bit of a price increase for the Shadowline package. I think last year it was $300. Which basically got you blacked out grills, mirror caps, and spoiler. Now also get you the Shadowline lights. So a little bit maybe hard to tell without looking at another one without Shadowline lights, but the rim or the around the lights is darker. So sort of a shadow line, I guess, if you will. But it looks pretty good. I think it makes the car look a little bit more aggressive, as if it didn't already. So again, I think the black grille works better than the chrome, which would be available on the 430i. So you get the Shadowline package. That's what you get. So we've got the 791M wheels with the M Sport package. 19-inch wheels. They look pretty nice. And also got the optional red M Sport brake calipers. So I believe that's a $600 option. So standard on the M440, which you can choose between red, black, and blue. But if you want the upgraded brakes on the 430, then you've got to go with the M Sport calipers. So luckily it's pretty sunny today, so you can take in the lovely Tanzanite Blue, which really shines in the sun, thanks to all that metallic flaking. So all told, this is about, I think, 2 inches shorter than the 8 Series Coupe, but obviously has much more room. I think the cockpit isn't as narrow. It doesn't sort of taper in as well. So room for 4 people, although maybe not as comfortably as you'd like in the back seat of the car, but not bad. So we'll talk about the options of this quick tour around the 430i Coupe. So no changes for 20. We still got a while to the LCI version of the 4 Series Coupe. All right, opening up. So as we mentioned, Tacora Red, I think goes really well with Tanzanite. Of course, you go Cognac, which would contrast very nicely, as well as maybe an oyster. And of course, you go standard black, which goes with everything. All right, so Sensatech, again, we've been over this a few times. It works very nicely in terms of saving money. It does look nice, and it's perforated now. You can see here, perforations here. So the one drawback, if you like ventilated seats, it is not available with the Sensatech. You got your manual chrome catcher as well. Let's take a look on the inside. All right, so nothing too surprising with the iDrive 7 live cockpit layout. Nothing we haven't discussed before. Your shift paddles. Let's take a look at the options on this particular build. So starts at basically $46,000. The Tanzanite Blue is basically a semi-individual color, $1,500. Sensatech is included in the price, so you can also opt for leather, but that's going to bump the price by another $1,450. I mentioned the Shadowline package, $400. The M Sport, $3,300. Premium package, which gets you the, hopefully you can see that, heads-up display, gesture control, among other things, another $1,600. We got the remote engine start, which you can also purchase after the fact on the BMW Connected store for $300. We got the M Sport brakes, which I thought were $600, but they're actually $650. Adjustments for the digital key removal, as well as the passenger lumbar support. We've also got the Live Cockpit Pro 750, which is not standard on the 430. Harman Kardon surround sound, which is available on the 4 Series Coupe in either guise, $875. So it's a little bit unusual because the 330 does not have Harman Kardon available. It is on the lower volume 4 Series Coupe. All told, we're looking at $56,000 for MSRP for this particular 4 Series Coupe. Of course, you can go way higher too if you add in a bunch of other options, as well as some M Performance parts at the port. We haven't done that on the 430. But let's see, what is this? The aluminum mesh trim. I think it looks pretty nice. It's got a nice texture to it. It does feel kind of meshy. All right, but let me take a look maybe at the back here before we call it a day. So again, you got space for 2 more people in the back. I guess you potentially, actually no, there's no seatbelt for the 3rd passenger, so plus you got that hump there, so that'll be quite uncomfortable. Let's see, headroom wise, let me see if I can squeeze in. Yeah, so as you see, there's not a lot of headroom up here. You're basically, if you're 5, maybe 9 or so, you're going to be hitting your head on the roof already. So not going to be very comfortable for a long haul, but for short distance haul, it's a pretty good deal here. Get your climate control back here, as well as some charging ports, USB-C, for your unlucky rear passengers. All right, so we'll do one more little walk around this beautiful Tanzanite Blue. And call it a day on the 430i Coupe, which you've had on the channel many times for the 2021 model year. But really good paint, also available as Dravit Gray. I think Aventurine Red as well. And of course, you can go the individual route. These cars are made in Germany, so you can get those done there. I think it's Regensburg. I think the 3 Series is Munich. But pretty good color, especially in the sun. And that's about it for that quick tour of the 430i Coupe. See you at the next video.